Scorpio, welcome back. This is Ray from High Vibes Tarot, and this is your Sun, Moon, Rising sign in Venus general reading for the sign of Scorpio. Just please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Ooh, welcome back and thank you for being here. Apologies for any background noise that you would hear, and apologies also for words that are, I don't know, just came out of my mouth. English is not my first language, but this channel has been built because of English speakers. My first subscribers were English speakers, but I'm not really good at English, and I tried making videos using my native language, and I found my audience. But this is just a tribute. My English readings are just a tribute to my first subscribers. And they're still here. Thank you. Okay, Scorpio. Finances, financial stability, new opportunities that are being presented to you, but it seems like you are hesitating, or you are, I don't know, doubting yourself about this new opportunity, or perhaps you are risk averse and doesn't want to take a risk when it comes to investments, when it comes to purchasing. There is something that is presented to you, but you don't want to jump in quickly. Look at that. She is looking at that, I don't know, a weed, and it caught her attention, but she doesn't know what's in there, what's deep down there. And perhaps that is what you're thinking. You're very wise, Scorpio, not to take the bait. Take the bait immediately. King of Pentacles right here. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgos, Capricorn, excuse me. But you could also have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your charts. But if you don't have any of those signs, that's okay. On top of your finances, you have enough investments or enough income for you to make ends meet. And not only that, you are satisfied with what you have right now. But on top of that is an offer or a windfall of money. Could be a windfall of money, a new opportunity for you to earn more, but you are still in that I don't know, contemplation mode, doesn't want to take action just as the moment. Look at her. She is resting on the moon, perhaps dreaming. Or if there is a new opportunity for you, a career opportunity for you, this is not the career that you want. This is not the career that you want to pursue. Perhaps somebody, a relative, or a godfather offered you scholarship, and it's for a degree that you don't even like nursing. Nursing or whatever course that your heart is just not there. You want to be in the creatives, and it's something that you may be thinking about, but at this moment you just want to say celebrate um, your birthday has just passed, but you are celebrating your life until up to this point. And look at that, the lovers right here. Perhaps this new opportunity is for a lover, a new opportunity in love. Somebody is extending their olive branch to you. You are doubting it, and you are not really sure about their intentions. You'd rather be distracted with other things rather than put your energy thinking about what this person's intention is. You're very much in your emotional space right now. I'm not really sure if you're contemplating about um, what to do next, or you're contemplating about the choices that you would have to make. The lovers here is an affirmation that you are choosing somebody or you're choosing something. and you will make that choice. It may have something to do with a new person in your life, or perhaps you are there's a breakthrough moment, as if you are saying yes to marriage, saying yes to a wedding. Perhaps for some of you, you don't want to be married, or you don't want to have children, and this is a hard decision that you would have to make, because part of you is leaning towards making that choice, saying yes. But the moon here is kind of affecting the emotional space that you are in right now. A lot of things are uncertain, a lot of things are not clear to you right now. Any other the people around you, the intention of the people around you are not so clear, and you are doubting them. At the same time, you are doubting yourself. Am I making the right choice? Would I make the right choice? Is this decision the right for me? Should I do this, or should I just take a break and not care about what's happening around me? See, another Ace of Wands, missed opportunity. Beware that you would be missing an opportunity when it comes to earning more, when it comes to investing more, or when it comes to new career path. Somebody will offer you something. Something will be offered to you too. It could also be a windfall of money. Something will come your way, something new. And you run the risk of not accepting this offer simply because it is unclear, simply because you doubt yourself, if not doubt the person. So be mindful that you would be the person who would limit yourself. Be mindful that you would choose not to do something simply because you're not in the mood for it. Oops. With the justice right here, I feel like you're being invited by the universe to look at all angles, make that choice with the intention that it would be for the highest good of all. Let go of your biases and look at it fairly. Make a decision that is based on fairness and your truth. What is your truth? Are you choosing it because you're living up to other expectations? Is it because you're envious of other people's lives, so you might want to make this choice so that you would live the same life as others? You would have to take your own measure of what's right and your truth. And that truth would be your guiding light, so you could traverse this unknown path that is about to be given to you. Something big is coming your way, and you are doubting your capacity to make the right judgment. And because you're doubting your capacity to make the right judgment, you run the risk of not doing it anyway. My mouse is there. Or not making a choice after all, staying in your comfort zone. You could also be dealing with a Libra, or you may be undergoing a divorce, or you may be undergoing a legal battle. See, another king pop up. You might want to look at, I think it's a Pisces reading wherein both the King of Pentacles pop up. This deck has two King of Pentacles. One is a feminine energy, and the other one is a masculine energy. So both of you could have earth signs in your chart, but it could also mean um, taking a break from spending. It could also mean that way, being financially stable. There would be a chance, perhaps the new one that's coming your way, the big thing I'm talking about that's coming your way, would affect in one way or another your finances, and that's the reason why you don't want to act on it right now. Perhaps a person or an offer will be given to you to put up your own business or to invest into something big. You know you have the capacity to do so, but you are fearful of of the consequences, positive or negative consequences. And so you are taking this break and not taking action as of this moment. But with the lovers here coming right after the four of swords right here, you will make that choice. And that choice is totally different from what you envision yourself to be choosing. With the Ace of Wands right here, this is a sign that you may run the risk of not taking action, and as a result, it would be a missed opportunity and you would regret it. What else would you want? What I'm getting here is that you should you have to make that decision. Just make sure that that decision is coming from fairness, not coming from biases, coming from the thought or the idea that it's for the highest good of all, and it's not based from or it's not coming from selfish reasons. Perhaps you don't want to make a decision because you have been hurt in the past and you have lost in the past, but with the two flowers still right there, you still have an opportunity to make it grow. You may have lost something in the past and something withered, something um, was taken away from you, but you have to shift your attention to this two flowers still right here, going strong and still blooming despite all of the challenges. Perhaps you are also hesitant to make a choice because this person who is extending their olive branch to you has already hurt you in the past, and they have broken your trust and you don't want to give them that trust again. Okay, with the Nine of Cups right here, that is ending your reading and sitting below the Moon card here, everything may seem to be unclear, everything may seem to be sad. You are experiencing deep sadness right now, perhaps contemplating about how the year has been, your goals were not met, or perhaps your plans you weren't able to execute the plans you had at the beginning of the year. But one thing is certain, never negotiate your worth and never negotiate your value. You are on top of your game whether you realize it or not, and you are this is luxury, this is opulence. You are living the life that you deserve. Perhaps you are looking at another lens, using another lens to look at your situation, and perhaps the reason why you are not gaining the clarity that you should get is that you are looking through the lens of another person, or you are aiming for goals that is compared with how, let's say, your sister or your friends are living their lives. Don't compare because Nine of Cups right here is a symbolic of luxury, worth being non-negotiable, self-fulfillment, or emotional satisfaction. You have everything that you need right now, and all you have to do is just be present and to do away or to stop lingering on misfortunes or in past heartaches. It's okay to take a break, but once opportunity comes, take calculated risks and never let it pass. Let us get an oracle card. What does the universe wants you to know? Oh, something to Miss Sunshine. All is well, and it will soon get better. You will rise above your misfortunes. You will rise above the darkness that you have been feeling, that emptiness, that void. You will rise above it, and you would soon find that, I wouldn't say joy because it may not happen overnight. I'm not really sure what are the action steps you would take to find that joy, but eventually, with the right timing, divine timing, you would surpass all the issues or all the challenges that you are experiencing right now. Light at the end of the tunnel is what I am getting. Don't let the opportunity pass when it comes. Whether you're in break mode or in rest mode, take it. So I'm gonna leave it at that, Scorpio. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Apologies for any background noise, and see you soon. Bye.